2012 Volkswagen Golf TDI. Volkswagen turbo diesels. The Carlos Mencias of automobiles. It's only a crime if you get caught.
TDI, we're talking Dieselgate. Oh yeah, alright, let's cheat emissions.
Here's the thing. I cheated in Spanish class and Latin class and biology class. Good amount of chemistry, too. My deal was the way I would cheat is, and I would probably have done just as well to study, but this got me the 95% instead of the 90%. What I would do is take a regular pencil, not even a mechanical one, regular Dixon Ticonderoga, and I would use a razor blade or very small penknife the night before or a few days before and carve my own cheat sheet into the pencil, the full length of the pencil, and you get 6 or 8 sides on those things. And I would do this cuneiform style of writing where I could write all the answers on my pencil, and because it was just indentations and sometimes very light indentations in the paint, I didn't even break the paint. I would just the paint on the pencil, I would just keep it there, just lightly write all the answers on it, and you could just turn the pencil. You couldn't see that unless you were right up on it. And if the teacher came by the desk, I would just twiddle the pencil in my fingers. Never got caught, not once. But Volkswagen got caught. And they weren't even the only ones doing it. Harley Davidson got caught doing the exact same thing. But no one talks about it because that company just wraps itself in the American flag. Here's what Harley did. Harley Davidson's leaned out the mixtures at the factory so it would pass manufacturer regulations. The mixture was so lean, the bikes barely ran. They were so lean, Harley had to put in even that water jacket thingy just to cool down the headers. And then, when the bikes got to dealers, the service department would just load in a new tune under the banner of Screamin' Eagle Pro Super Tune to richen up the mixture and get the power figures back to what the marketing department promised. Harley got caught, though. Yeah. Wrote a $15 million check in 2016, then walked away bellowing, "Live to ride! Ride to live! Support our troops! Support our troops!" And the reporters and bureaucrats went away. But Volkswagen is a foreign manufacturer, so So here's the thing. We shot this over 2 months ago, and the owner, Ryan, wanted us to know that by the time this video would air, this car would either be stripped for unusable parts or simply crushed altogether. Well, we know why, but let's go over it. Because of the 5-alarm dumpster fire known as Dieselgate. Real quick, for anybody who may have somehow missed this whole scandal, Dieselgate is the nickname given to the Volkswagen emission scandal that broke in September of 2015. Basically, the Environmental Protection Agency discovered that Volkswagen was in violation of the Clean Air Act after noticing that they had programmed the emission controls on TDI engines to only work during emissions testing. So while it appeared that the cars met U.S. standards for emission testing, the truth was that the output was nearly 40 times the U.S. standard in real-world driving conditions. And the investigation revealed that this affected up to 11 million cars worldwide from 2009 to 2015. Well, the CEO of Volkswagen has since resigned, and 3 other top-level executives were suspended. And Volkswagen stock took a hit so huge that saying it took a nosedive would be a disservice to aviation. As heads continue to roll, some cars were recalled for parts while others were just scrapped altogether. And this is where Ryan's Volkswagen Golf comes in. This Golf is exactly what you expect from a TDI, running a 2.0-liter direct injection turbocharged diesel motor that makes 140 horsepower and 236 pound-feet of torque at around 1,600 RPM. Quite low, yes. At the time of filming, it had 91,000 miles and averaged about 41.6 miles per gallon, although you could probably get it to hit 50 if you're conservative about it. It's a peppy car. In the beginning, feels fast-ish. It's got a lot of torque, give it that, and it moves well. Even though you probably expect something a little meaner from a turbocharged engine. You're using about 80 to 90% of acceleration just in daily driving, though. You'll get maybe 3,000 RPMs and that's it. A Toyota Camry will pass you in this, so you have to measure your expectations, or you're gonna have a bad time. It's like expecting hidden Christmas presents after all the presents underneath the tree have been opened, but then you find out that, nope. That was it. Enjoy your cargo pants and that sweater of a team you don't like for a sport you don't watch. 2012 Volkswagen Golf TDI. A Tic Tac with direct injection. The interior design mates the Mark IV Golf while being cheaper to build than the Mark V, and this is partially what drew Ryan to this car in the first place. He wanted something cheap and reliable that he knew he wasn't going to sell. He wanted to keep this car forever. And he had it for about 4.5 years. And he'd have likely kept it another 5 if not for Dieselgate. And therein lies the appeal. It's the dailiest daily driver that ever dailied. It doesn't even come across as a diesel at all, as long as you don't try to rev it high. It doesn't make those chugging school bus sounds, and red line is 5,000 RPM dead. But even then, there's no real reason to take it up that high, other than to make a racket and piss off retirees trying to watch Wheel of Fortune over a plate of hot carbohydrates and grease. My dickhead glows like E.T.'s finger. It's got a light clutch, but a surprising amount of uphill power. That's where it's fun. Even Silicone Sally couldn't manage some of the things this Golf can do. I wouldn't call it a sleeper. It's not going to blow you away, but it'll be here. And it gets the job done. Myers Clean Day. For your stressed out mom. It's your fault she's unhappy. Keanu Reeves got the lead role in Speed because Stephen Baldwin fell through. And then he got the lead in The Matrix because Will Smith wanted to do Wild Wild West instead. Keanu gets work because Keanu answers the phone. And that's what the Golf does. It answers the phone, goddammit. It's the Keanu Reeves of cars. And although it couldn't pull off a bullet-time dodge when Dieselgate came shooting, at least it was here. And at least in a world where dependability is on the decline, being out there counts for something.
Golf TDI, a tic-tac on wheels, debate, Dieselgate, Dieselgate.